What's up guys, so welcome back to our channel and welcome back for another toy unboxing. Let's go! Okay guys, so on this video we will be opening the Kotobukiya ARTFX Plus, the Defender series Iron Fist figure. So this is the fourth member of the series, or the fourth character in the series that we will be unboxing. And actually, this is the fourth series as well to the Netflix Marvel television series that was dropped under the Netflix series, wherein it runs like 2 seasons before it was cancelled. And come on, let's move on to the next camera and crack this open. Let's go! Okay, so let's start here with the box. Of course, in front you will see the Iron Fist figure itself. You will see the Defender series Iron Fist ARTFX Plus statue, 1/10 scale pre-painted model kit, the logo of the Marvel here, ARTFX Plus logo, Kotobukiya logo. At the back here, you will see the front full figure of this Iron Fist logo here. On top, you will see also the artwork here by Del Keon. And to the side, you will see another logo of the Iron Fist. 1/10 scale on top. I just don't know if you can see it. Okay, 1/10 scale, snap it figure, Kotobukiya logo. And at the bottom, you will see the Marvel logo. And same goes with the other side. On top here, you will see Marvel, the Defender series Iron Fist ARTFX Plus statue, 1/10 scale pre-painted model kit, and of course at the bottom some information about this figure. Okay, so again, I already opened this one before, I believe together with the Luke Cage figure, since they were cancelled at the same time by the Netflix series. And let's start this out. Okay, there you go. So this figure includes 3 parts here, aside from the base. So let's open this one. Maybe for the 4 defenders that we opened here in the series, Iron Fist has this mythical power, should I say. So let's start here with the face. Or should I say the head? Okay, the head here is a yellow face mask or mask here of this figure. Okay, it's very hard to focus on this camera. There you go. Okay, with the black lining here, it's the typical Iron Fist design. It's just that the Netflix series didn't come up with the costume because of it may not be realistic for a what they call that modern kind of heroes or Marvel characters to be using costumes just like this of the Iron Fist. But I believe during the season, the character there used a face mask or just something like this one, a yellow face mask, to replicate this character's face in the comics. Okay, so you can see here a dynamic, I believe this is a dynamic band wherein it's something like moving forward. The face here of this character is actually somehow like the Daredevil look, wherein it's a half face mask. You will see the mouth here, the lower part of the face, and actually the hair here is something like a yellow green colored hair and a little bit of detail on it. Okay, very nicely done. You can even see some wrinkles here that something like replicates on how serious Iron Fist character is. There you go. So this is your Iron Fist head. Moving on to the upper body. Okay, so the upper body here consists of the left and the right arm. You will see here the suit, the green suit of this Iron Fist figure. The logo of the Iron Fist actually is popping out onto this costume. The muscles here is toned with some shadings here of black or gray shades. We have here something like a band that is wrapped around his forearm, going to his hand with the pose for those kung fu like pose for Iron Fist. We also have here the glowing arm or the glowing hand or the glowing Iron Fist. As you can see, it's something like a clear part with an orange color going through the band onto the right forearm. There you go. So the muscles here are nicely done. I don't know if Daredevil has this kind of muscle tones, but I believe Iron Fist should have or supposed to have a little bit of buff body than to the Daredevil, since Daredevil is only something like an ordinary man. Matt Murdock was just an ordinary man. It was just trained by Stick, if you're familiar with the characters there. Stick, and to be something like a vigilante, because of he is blind and he's helpless without his stick, but because of the training made by Stick itself, the character Stick, we were able to achieve the Daredevil title there. Okay, so this is your upper body for the Iron Fist. Let me just connect or insert already this figure's head. Okay, how it should look like. Let me just check onto the pegs here. Okay, going like this one. Again, these are snap fit. You're not supposed to have problems with this one. So just like that, it snaps right in place. There you go. So you'll see here the dynamic pose of this band or this head mask. There you go. So moving on to the lower body here. So the last part here is the lower body. Okay. So the lower body actually has the same tone of this green one, as well as to the yellow colored part of this figure. Okay, so the belt here is yellow colored. Same goes with the boots here. So the shading here is actually a little bit toned down. Let me just assemble this one first. A little bit toned down compared to the upper body here. It's somehow like a lower shading or something like a toned down shading, not too dark, just like what we have here in the upper body. The yellow boots here as actually have some details. Maybe it's just because of its what do you call this one? The typical boots from the heroes wherein it really fits onto their legs, wherein muscles are also popping out, but it doesn't have a lot of shadows, just to compensate with the color, which is very light. So there you go. This is your Iron Fist figure. Let me just get the base there before we move on. Okay. So this is the base. So again, it's recycled from the Marvel Now series, Avengers, and the X-Men series of this ARTFX Plus line. Okay, so I hope they created something like new for this Defender series. Okay, so there you go. This is how you place your Iron Fist figure onto the base. So let me just remove it again. So the magnets here, something like it's not so flat. That's why it's something like wobbly when I am putting out it on the base. Okay, like that. There you go. So I really like how this dynamic pose of this Iron Fist figure. I think among the four, this one has the better pose, since it's like somehow it's already in a fighting pose, unlike to the rest wherein they're on standby. So I really like how they created this figure. Actually, this is the basic pose for Iron Fist character. It's just posing his fingers like this and showing up his Iron Fist. There you go. I don't know if they will be releasing another series for Iron Fist. Hopefully they will release, since it might be related to Shang-Chi. If you already watched Shang-Chi, It involves mythical kung fu like mastery. Same goes with some mythical creatures. Maybe Iron Fist might also have those features onto the MCU, but they suddenly canceled this one. Maybe because of they want to control the characters in the MCU series, wherein Netflix is holding 4 characters. If you are not familiar, actually, after they were canceled, they're on hold for like 2 years before it can be used again for another series or a movie. So, just a trivia there. All of the characters under the Netflix television series was on hold after they were canceled or announced canceled. Meaning to say, they were not able to, or Marvel is not able to utilize the characters on any form or format of movie or series again, since it's somehow like it's currently banned after the cancellation of the movie, the Netflix series. But I'm very grateful that they created the Defender series under Netflix. Hopefully, the Defenders will still come up onto the movie or the film for MCU, since Charlie Cox is already reprising his role as Matt Murdock, Daredevil character. And actually, just another spoiler, if you're not watching the Hawkeye series, Kingpin there reprises, or the character or the actor from the Daredevil series of Netflix television, Marvel television, reprises his role as Kingpin in the Hawkeye series. So we are still hoping that everything from the Netflix series will come up or shows up onto the feature films of the MCU. Okay, so this is your Iron Fist figure. Okay, so there you go. This is your Iron Fist figure. So among the 4 of the Defender series that we opened, I like this better. I like how the posing here for this character, and it somehow like differentiate him or this character to the rest of the Defenders that we unbox, since the rest are just standing or just somehow like in standby pose. Though this one is somehow like a standby, but you will see here the effect on his Iron Fist. It's already glowing, meaning to say he's ready to attack someone else. So in terms of the coloring here, it may be just simple. It may have the same features that we got from the rest of the series, wherein it has good shading, muscles popping out on his body, on their body, except for Jessica Jones, because she's a female character. She's supposed to be having a feminine side on her body, or something like a feminine build on her body. But yeah, everything seems to be like almost uniform in terms of details. It's just this one, I really like how Iron Fist looks like here onto this figure. So ranking up all of the Defender series that we unboxed, maybe I'd go for yeah, we will have Iron Fist as number 1. I'd go for number 2 for Daredevil, should I say? Yeah. And number 3, Luke Cage, of course, those big muscles there. And number 4 for Jessica Jones, to be just a simple character there with the jacket and jeans and some detail on the shoes, of course. There you go. So we have all of the Defenders unboxed onto the series, just adding up this to the Spider-Man No Way Home. Hopefully that they can utilize the rest of this Defender series under the Netflix Marvel televisions onto the future films of the MCU, since two characters are already outside or are already back onto the MCU. We have Charlie Cox as a Daredevil, Matt Murdock, and we also have Kingpin, reprised role by the character or the actor in the Daredevil series as well. So we are expecting to have more relations to the Netflix characters or Netflix television series will show up onto the future MCU films. Of course, with the announcement of the Multiverse of Darkness, hopefully we can get more of those characters hidden in the MCU to be popping out onto this series. So there you go. If you have more comments to this figure, don't forget to write it down below. Like this video if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel because we still have more of this. And don't forget to notify yourself every time you upload new contents on the channel. Power lang, pataas. Bye-bye!